in 3 years to 5 years? My answer is a definite yeah. Yes. Everybody who is getting a salary, everybody who is making an investment is able in these days to make 1 million within 3 to 5 years. It's possible. Now, last time I spoke about how you can become a millionaire in 3 to 5 years. And that was more for the parents who can't talk about money to their children. And also for the person who just wants to bring themselves to that point. But now I actually come with tips and the know-how. Otherwise, we call the technical part of how you can actually come to this 1 million within 3 to 5 years. I'm a teacher, like I always say, and I have my notes right here. So I'm going to go through them one by one. Once in a while, you'll see me looking at my notes, but that should be fine because I want to deliver as I have planned it. Now, how can you actually make this million within 3 to 5 years? It's not gonna be easy. You have to do the work. You have to change your mind. You really have to move from here before you can start doing all that. Have the understanding and bring yourself to the point where you are actually going to say, yes, I am going to do it. But don't wait for that. Continue moving, because faith comes also or increases the more you do things. When you get a result, your faith increases. When you get a result, your faith increases. That means your momentum becomes more and more, and you actually expand after you get more wins. So the point is, you have to get started, and you're getting started this month because you're getting a salary. End of this month, you have to do what I'm doing, what I'm saying to you. Actually, before the month ends, you start doing what I'm telling you to do. I want to focus more on the budget because that's what I dwelled on last time. I bought a board for you guys. So you won't be seeing much of me, but you'll be seeing the lesson. So I said, if you save at least 20 to 30% of what you earn. Others might say, oh, that's too much. Okay, let's say you save only, let's say you save only 10%. It's really up to you every month. This is where you have to get the lesson. When you do this in your budget, some of you will say, yeah, I'll just put it there in my budget. Listen and listen carefully. This is where it goes wrong. The moment you start saying, I will put next month, I'll put this month. When month end comes, you spend all your money, then you go, I don't have anything left. Yes, because you did not plan it. What you're going to do is this. Go to the bank. Hey, you're so gorgeous. Thank you. This is what you're going to do. Go to the bank. Make what is called a savings account. This savings account, tell your bank teller to do what is called an automated transfer every month of this amount into your savings account. Every month, let it just go. Because when you touch the money, when you see it, you're going to use it. But for your own sake, automate it. And when you have automated it, that becomes now your first step. Then we are going to talk about the other things. As you are saving this money, ask yourself, what do I want to do? Have a plan. Set your goals. Say, this is what we are going to do. Our goal, this goal has to lead you to the 1 million in 3 to 5 years. You're going to say, okay, we are going to do apartments. If that is what is going to take you there in that time, calculate, see how much money you have to save every month. Then see how many you'll be saving in a year and see if actually you can come to that. Otherwise, are you going to start a new business that is going to bring you to the place where in that time you will have that money? But start by saving this money. When you have saved this, when you have this goal, you say, okay, fine, our money is going to be 2,400 every month. Put it in the savings account, automated. transfer. When you finish, now I have to focus on the notes. When you finish that, the other thing that is next now is you fix this. Make it fixed. In most countries and in most banks, they will do a fixed account. This fixed account, this means that you are helping the bank to actually use your money. That means they are going to give you interest. So if you fix your money, they will give you an interest. They will give you some interest after this because you are helping them to run their own business. And if they don't, you ask them, how much is the interest? Negotiate on that if you can. But most banks, they are steady and they will tell you, this is what we give and that's about it. It's almost like there's no negotiation until you come to that million. Then when you have made this fixed account, leave that money there until you see, okay, oh, we wanted to do apartments and now we have money that has raised up to maybe roof level. Because then you can start fixing again. Start doing those apartments. Or maybe you buy the land, because the earlier you buy the land, the better for you, because land continues increasing in value. So I would advise, when you have your first money that you know, okay, we can buy a plot of land in a very good location. Location is everything when you're looking at real estate. Location is everything. So go and buy that land, secure it. And when you have secured it, then you can go back again, do this with a bit of interest from there. Because if you put, like in my country, Zambia, when you put some money, they give you a percentage up from 8 to 10%. And if it's a lot of money, they can even go up to 15%. I don't know about where you are listening from and how they do it, but this is what would happen. So when you are done with the, oh, sorry, I have to wipe this. So when you're done with this, sorry, I don't even have the sprit now. Let me use the other side. Good. So when you are done with saving that money, the other thing you can do that will bring you more money is saving in government securities. Here we are talking about bills and bonds. These ones, you can have them from 1 year to 3 years. These ones, you can have them from, I think it's 3 years to 15 years. So now think about it. These ones, actually government bonds, depending on where you're coming from. In my country, Zambia, the lowest you can get is 22% interest. So think, if every month you put 2,400, it doesn't matter if it's dollars, kwacha, whatever. If every month you put that, or even just 1,000, at the end of let's take that. At the end of 12 months, it's going to be 12,000. Now, if they put this interest, think about how much you have already in 1 year. So this might look like a small game, but I'm telling you, this is where the money starts to be fun. And when you're done with this, go buy blocks, build first apartment. And when you're doing a lot of apartments, like maybe 3, 4, a clever man once told me, what you do is this, because excavation, the beginning of laying the foundation, is very expensive. So what you do is you lay the whole foundation for the 4 of them if you're doing flat ones. When you're done laying the foundation, then start lifting them one by one, because number 1 is going to help you pay for number 2. Then with time, number 1 and number 2 are going to pay for number 3. And then number 1, 2, 3 are going to help you pay for number 4. That means you are already starting back again to this one. Within 1 year or 2 years, you would have gone back to where you start saving, put in your savings account, you get interest from your fixed account, you bring it into government securities, do that, and then from the interest build. It's not difficult to get rich, but it requires hard work here and really smart thinking about how you're going to do it. It's a system. But the moment you understand the system on how you can actually bring your money to work for you, that is the time you say, okay, I'll send people to do this for me. I'll just go in and write the books which I'm so passionate about. Then you start living the life that you want. Then you can start traveling and doing all those things. But until then, stop spending money that you could use on other important things. Delay that moment of wanting to do things. Because imagine, some of you want to buy a car. Let me draw a car if I can. A car that costs the same price of 4 apartments. You buy a car that costs the same price as an apartment. Then when you crash, this is gone. But if you invested in apartments, these apartments will buy you the car later on. Delay the gratitude. Delay that thing of wanting to be the one that shows off to the neighbors. Because at the end of the day, when you get broke, these people you are mixing with, these people who want you to get this car, they won't even look at you. They'll think you've become a commoner. You're not good enough for them. I'm just telling the truth. I know it. I've seen it from my father. Not that he did that, but when my dad got very sick and things started dwindling, we didn't have that many people coming to visit our homes. But before, every hour there was someone coming to ask for my dad. But they stopped. So this is exactly what will happen to you if you're not going to open your ears and listen to what I'm saying. So this is exactly how the whole thing goes. And no one should tell me I cannot save. I have a friend, my best friend here in Denmark, Marietta. I asked her, so how are you going? How have you managed so far? Because in the beginning, you guys were having 20,000, you and your husband. And now you have to go down to an SU. SU is the money the government gives. How have you survived? This is what she told me. We realized that there was a lot of things that we were doing that were unnecessary. We realized we were spending money on nonsensical things. And those nonsensical things are there in each one of you. So I advise you, before you get into this, go and look at your bank account from last month. Look at all the things you spent money on. And calculate those things that are not even necessary, those that you can't even put your eyes on right now. Calculate. You go again a month before. See what you had used your money on. You will come and say, Lydia, you made sense. Because there's over 40 or 30% of the things that we buy, we don't even need them. And that is the money you are chewing, which is supposed to go into your investment, into making you this million. It's like asking a monkey, do you want to have bananas or money? The monkey, if you are a monkey, you will say, let me chew the money now. If you're the monkey, you will say, let me eat all the bananas that I have now. But if you think not like a monkey, you will get that money and go and buy more bananas, sell them, buy more bananas, sell. Then you always have bananas anyway. So my point is, don't behave like a monkey. Behave like an investor. Switch your mind from commonality to actually choosing a better future, because 3 or 4 years of waiting for you to actually get what you want, that will bring you candy, that will bring you travels, that will bring you this very car which you're rushing for. It's not a long time, especially when you're working. It's not a long time. So be careful with whatever it is you're doing with your money, because at the end of the day, each one of us, you and I, we can go in and make $1 million in just 3 years. And this one, it's not something that I actively do, but if you can invest in stocks, that's also a good thing. But you have to have somebody who knows what they are doing, somebody who lives off it. Don't just hear people say, oh, this one is good, this one is good. Ask them, have you invested in this that you're talking about? Okay, yeah. Okay, can you show me how you did it? Then go with them. But if they tell you, I know people have been telling me, it's just common knowledge. They don't know it to do. So don't fall for that trap, because a lot of people talk a lot, but they know nothing. So be careful. That's your money, and that is actually what you're working for. So don't just hand it over to some foolishness or to some foolish ideas. This is your girl, and like I always say, be fruitful and be greatness. See you another time when I have something balmy to tell you. Enjoy yourselves and have a lovely, lovely week. Bye. God bless you.